Hello students, welcome to lecture 7 on the chapter Current Electricity. In lecture 6, we had discussed about limitations of Ohm's law, color code resistors, electrical energy and electrical power. In this lecture, I am going to discuss on combination of resistors. Combination of resistors. Okay, what are resistors? A device which opposes the flow of current is called resistor. As we have studied that current depends on potential difference. Apart from potential difference, current in the circuit also depends on the resistance of the circuit. In the circuits of radio, television and other similar circuits, we need to combine two or more resistances to get required current. The resistances can be connected in two ways. One is series and other one is parallel. To increase the value of resistance, resistances are connected in series. Okay, it is same like increasing the length of the conductor increases resistance of the conductor. To decrease the value of resistance, resistances are connected in parallel. Okay, it is same as increasing the area of the conductor decreases the resistance of the conductor. As you know that there are two combination of resistors. One is resistors in series and second one is resistors in parallel. Okay, let us discuss one by one. Resistors in series. Resistors are said to be in series when they are connected end to end such that current flowing through each resistor is same and total potential difference across the combination is equal to the sum of potential difference across each resistor. Okay, in this combination, current through each resistors will be same. Why it will be same? Because resistance will be connected end to end. Hence, the same amount of current will be flowing through all the resistors. But potential difference across each resistor will be different. That potential difference depends upon the value of resistance. Hence, total potential difference across the combination is equal to the sum of potential difference across each resistors. Resistors in series combination. In this, let us try to find the equivalent resistance of the series combination of resistors. Consider three resistors R1, R2 and R3 are connected as shown in the figure. Here one end of R1 is connected with one end of R2, another end of R2 is connected with one end of R3. Okay, such connection is called series connection. And this combination is connected to a battery of voltage V. And this voltage will produce a current I in the circuit. And this current will flow through all the resistors. Hence, current through all the resistors or through each resistor is same. But potential drop across individual resistors will be different. Okay, potential drop across R1 is V1, potential drop across R2 is V2, potential drop across R3 is V3. Potential difference across R1 is V1, potential difference across R2 is V2, potential difference across R3 is V3. Sum of all these three is equal to voltage of the battery. Sum of all these three is equal to voltage of the battery. Hence, by this we can say that this voltage gets divided into 3 depending upon the values of R1, R2 and R3. If this combination is replaced by a single resistance of equivalent resistance Rs, and this resistance is connected to a battery of voltage V which produces a current I, then this resistance does same effect as that of the combination of these resistors do. Okay, now let us see what is the definition of equivalent resistance. It is the single resistance which produces the same effect as that due to the combination of resistances. It is the single resistance which do the same effect or which gives the same effect as that of combination of resistance gives. Now let me give the relation, or let us derive the equation for Rs in terms of R1, R2 and R3. Total potential difference across the combination is given by V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Okay, let this equation be 1. By Ohm's law, V1, V2, V3 are given by V1 is equal to I into R1, V2 is equal to I into R2, V3 is equal to I into R3. Putting these values in equation number 1, we get V is equal to I into R1 plus I into R2 plus I into R3. Since I is common in all the cases, hence I will take it as a common. It becomes I into R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, let this equation be 2. If the combination of the resistors are replaced by a single resistor or equivalent resistance of Rs, then by Ohm's law we can write V equal to I into Rs. From equation number 2 and 3, we get I into Rs is equal to I into R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, I and I will get cancelled on both LHS and RHS, and finally we get Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, this is the relation for equivalent resistance of 3 resistors connected in series combination. Okay, same thing is applied for any number of resistors. Okay, by this we come to know that when the resistors are connected in series, the resistance of the circuit can be increased, or resistance of the circuit increases. Hence, finally we can conclude that when a number of resistors are connected in series, the equivalent resistance is equal to the sum of individual resistances. When a number of resistors are connected in series, the equivalent resistance is equal to the sum of individual resistances. Okay, we have a few points here, and these points should be remembered. Point number 1. If n resistors, each of resistance R1, R2, R3 and up to Rn are connected in series, then their equivalent resistance is given by Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus up to Rn. Okay, this is the equation for equivalent resistance when n number of resistors are connected in series. Second point, if n identical resistors of resistance R are connected in series, that means if R1 is equal to R2, R2 is equal to R3 and so on up to equal to Rn is equal to R, then the equivalent resistance of this series combination is given by Rs is equal to N into R. Third point, the equivalent resistance of the circuit or equivalent resistance of the combination is greater than the greatest resistance connected in the combination. Okay, these are the few important points which have to be remembered. Okay, let me highlight these points. Current through each resistor is same. Potential across each resistor is different. Second point, if n number of resistors are connected in series, then it is given by the equation Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 and so on up to Rn. If n identical resistors are connected, then Rs is equal to n times resistance of each resistor. Last point, equivalent resistance is greater than the greatest resistance in the combination. Okay, this is the brief description about series combination of resistors. Okay, next let us move on to resistors in parallel combination. Resistors are said to be connected in parallel when they are connected between two common points such that potential difference across each resistor is same. The main current is equal to the sum of currents through each resistors. Okay, when the resistors are connected in parallel combination, the potential difference across each resistance will be same. Why it will be same? Because one end of all the resistors are connected at one point, another end of all the resistors are connected at another point. Therefore, potential difference between those 2 points is same for all the resistors. But current is different for different resistors. Next, let us try to derive the expression for equivalent resistance of parallel combination of resistors. Consider 3 resistors R1, R2 and R3. One end of all the resistors are connected to one point. Other end of all the resistors are connected to another point. And this combination of resistor is connected to a battery of EMF V or voltage V, and this voltage produces a current in the circuit. And potential drop across all the resistors is equal to V. Let me briefly explain. Positive of battery is connected to one end of R1, negative is connected to other end of R1, hence potential drop across R1 is V. Similarly, positive of battery is connected to R2, negative of battery is connected to other end of R2, hence potential drop across R2 is also equal to V. Positive of battery is connected to one end of R3, negative of battery is connected to other end of R3, hence potential drop across R3 is equal to V. Hence by this we can say that potential drop across each resistance in parallel combination is same. And due to this voltage of the battery, a current is produced in the circuit, and that current gets divided into 3 parts depending upon the values of resistance. Let I1 be the current flowing through R1, I2 is the current flowing through R2, I3 is the current flowing through R3. The sum of all these will give us net current or total current flowing in the circuit. Okay, now if this combination is replaced by a single resistor, then that resistor is connected to the same battery of voltage V, and this resistor is represented by a resistance Rp, which gives the same effect as that of combination of the resistors give. Now let us try to give the relation between, or let us derive the relation between equivalent resistance and combination of resistors, that is relation between Rp and R1, R2, R3. Total current flowing through the combination is I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Let this equation be 1. According to Ohm's law, V equal to I into R. Okay, we can rearrange these quantities in terms of I. I is equal to V divided by R. Now we can write the expression for I1, I2, I3 with the help of this equation. I1 is equal to V divided by R1, I2 equal to V divided by R2, I3 equal to V divided by R3. Putting these values in equation number 1, we get I equal to V divided by R1 plus V divided by R2 plus V divided by R3. Taking V as a common, V of 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Okay, let this equation be 2. If the parallel combination is replaced by an equivalent resistance Rp, then I is equal to V divided by Rp. Now from equation number 2 and 3, we get V divided by Rp is equal to V of 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. V and V will get cancelled, and finally we get 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Okay, this is the expression for equivalent resistance of parallel combination of resistors. Okay, by this we can say that reciprocal of equivalent resistance is equal to sum of reciprocal of individual resistance. Thus, finally we can conclude that when a number of resistors are connected in parallel, the reciprocal of equivalent resistance is equal to the sum of the reciprocal of individual resistances. Okay, this is the brief description about the parallel combination of resistors. Okay, we have a few points here which you need to remember. First one, if n resistors, each of resistance R1, R2, R3 and up to Rn are connected in parallel, then their equivalent resistance is given by 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 and so on up to 1 by Rn. Second point, if n identical resistors are connected in parallel, then the equivalent resistance is given by 1 by Rp is equal to n divided by R, or Rp is equal to R divided by n. Okay, this formula is very important one. If n identical resistors are connected in parallel combination, the equivalent resistance of the parallel combination is equal to R divided by n. Third point, the equivalent resistance is smaller than the smallest resistance in the combination. See, whenever you calculate the value of equivalent resistance of parallel combination, it is always smaller than the smallest resistance in the combination. Okay, these are the few important points which are related with parallel combination of resistance. Thank you.